Good to have you with us as the Pels get ready for a 3-game road trip. It'll be Paul George.
He's been in such a rhythm. Everything that comes off of his fingertips.
The season, 20 games or 20 days remaining, 10 games to play. Tonight included. Jackson gets it to a wide open Paul George for 3. How about Zoo doing work inside? Nice block by Hernangomez.
Yeah, but the challenge with this Pelicans seems so wide open.
So an early 2-point lead for the Clippers. Clips #1 in offensive efficiency, and that's got a lot to do with it.
What's so impressive about Paul George right now is not just the amount of points per game that he's scoring, it's the efficiency that he's doing it at.
There comes the help you were talking about, as Zubac not only helped, but got back to box out Billy Hernangomez and enabled Paul George to get the board. Paul George, another triple? No. And Brandon Ingram clears it away. 30-year-old out of Boston College. And he's available way deep on the arc. Tracked by Billy Hernangomez.
Catch it first, chin it, and then finish. That's good trust by B.I. Good hands.
And takes it away. Paul George relaxed. Billy got the best of him.
These are winning plays right here by Billy Hernangomez.
Batum working with Paul George. That time he got to the cup and blows the opportunity. Rondo back in the lineup after missing the last couple of games for the Clips. Trying to get Paul George going. He'll get to the cup and blow it again. Begging for a whistle, but nobody touched him. Amir Coffey in for the first time for the Clips. He's out on the wing, and he gets the triple. And he did well. He was in double figures in limited minutes in the last matchup. Brandon Ingram off the bench, and it's going to be a hold off the ball. They're out of fouls now. He's got 30 points in 7 of his last 8 games. He's a Southern California native. He wanted to get back to L.A. So LeBron recruited AD.
Well, Kawhi's definitely the option.
You got it. Right. He's not going to play in the background.
Look at that. Look at the efficiency. 50% from the field and 44% from 3.
Man, one-man break, and follows his own.
It.
Nope. It's a walk. Although the ball did hit. Just floated to the cup and took it away for a second chance opportunity. Inside of 3 to play. And the gamble on Paul George for the step back. Make him pay. That's what they did. They're only a game behind Phoenix for the 2 slot. 3 and a nice kick. Billy Hernangomez, and Paul George has the foul. Now is it for 3? He didn't have numbers. A veteran move. Paul George finds Reggie Jackson on the drive of the kick. And that's the way the second half begins.
That's a good pass by Paul George.
Got away.
And that's the second time this game that Lonzo has gotten deep into the lane and tried to shuffle it off to somebody.
Paul George coming up short. Lonzo clears it away, so no damage done. Yeah, there's been balance in shot distribution. Paul George shot on the step back. Zubac on the back tap. And nobody at home. Paul George can't do it. Zubac batted it out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to put a body on Zubac.
Yeah, there's been balance in shot distribution. Paul George shot on the step back. Zubac on the back tap. And nobody at home. Paul George can't do it. Zubac batted it out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to put a body on Zubac.
Looked at the backdoor run. Bledsoe, unfortunately, no turnover. But Bledsoe again, nobody there. Going to be cleared away by Paul George. Chase. Going to be Brandon Ingram. And Paul George, because of the box out by man, comes up with a rebound.
Looks like he hurt himself.
Second half turnovers. They're up to 11 for the game compared to 8 for the Clips. Clips, a good road team. Don't help them. They're 19 and 11. Thrown away. Paul George. Lonzo, his length and his finish.
And that's back-to-back really good movement off the ball by B.I. last possession and by Zion this one.
Paul George shares it. Terrence Mann has all day and collects the triple. Inside of 6 to play and an 11-point lead for the Pels. In the third quarter from the field, 3 of 4 on their triples. Paul George up against Najee. And on the deflection, a turnover out of the timeout.
Fantastic tonight.
And DeMarcus had it pop free, but it goes over to Paul George. DeMarcus taken away by Billy. Marcus Morris, their hot hand. He's got 11 of his 15 here in the third. And taken away by Bledsoe's activity in a double dribble, and the Pels will take it. Marcus Morris, their hot hand. He's got 11 of his 15 here in the third. And taken away by Bledsoe's activity in a double dribble, and the Pels will take it.